Yeah, hello. Hello, everyone. Today, I just wanted to show you something that, with regard to SAP Cloud certification. And we see that many of them are not aware that how to register for certification, cloud certification from SAP. And sometimes you may have to depend on somebody. So here, I'm just making a short class for you so that those who are unaware about this particular process, so hope this helps you all. So the simple thing is, first of all, you need to come to the SAP authorized site, which is a training.sap.com. This is the URL that you should always refer to, that if you wanted to register for SAP cloud certifications. Okay, so as soon as you come, sometimes you maybe see, if you see that I am already registered with my credentials, and you can see my SUser ID. So SUser ID always starts with the first character, always stands with S, which means SAP ID. Okay, SID, or some call it as a SUser ID. So you may not be having initially, but if anyone is registering for the first time, you need to click on this particular button, and then it may show you to enter the credentials with the username and password. So if you are a beginner, trying to create a new profile, so at the bottom you can find create a new account. So automatically you can enter all your credentials and save it, and you are going to receive an email, confirm it, then you are going to log in. Okay, but immediately as soon as you register, you can only see your name, but you won't be seeing the SID. But it may take when, I'll tell you. Initially it will be showing is like within a bracket and without any value. Suppose you have registered now, and you followed the website training.sap.com, and so what is the second thing that you have to do? If you want your successful certification, cloud certification hub process, and you want to attend the exams online through proctor support. Okay, so the code for SAP cloud certification is simply, you need to enter the keyword here, or we can say code CER006. So here the CER stands for certification, 006 stands for 6 attempts. Okay, so this is the code that you need to remember, CER006, and you need to enter in the search bar. Okay, and sometimes if there is any notifications about registration and some kind of guidelines or notifications, you can see here at the bottom, and you can see there is some kind of COVID-19 measures, so you can read it here. So about all the availability, maybe let us say registration of your cloud certification. Okay, so now you come to this code and enter it, and then simply go and click on a search button. So as soon as you click on it, so what will happen, the system is going to show you the link here, SAP Global Certification online exam, 6 attempts. As I told you, 006 stands for 6 attempts. I'll tell you how to use it. Okay, so here what you have to do is, you need to select, for example, if you're registering from Germany, so please select your corresponding country. And if you're going to, let us say I registered my certification hub, I'm from India, so you need to select your India. But initially what happens, right, at the top of your profile, you're already selecting here the country. If in case if you want to change, you need to come, you don't need to come here, but rather you click on this uh, you know this India country button, and then automatically you can choose your corresponding country. It's a simple actually. So when you click on it, and now you can see here a pop-up window, and with a corresponding country and language, and select it. And there are so many filtering options also you have. You can select your corresponding language, you can select the method, So you are doing it like certification hub. So since we have already entered the cloud certification, so I'm going to show you now. It's a very simple. So you just go and open it. Now you can see some instructions here. Kindly read it before you register. Okay, so this cloud certification hub that you are going to register, this is valid for 12 months, 24/7. You can access the certification hub continuously for 1 year, 365 days. And within this cloud certification hub, you will have a number of SAP certifications. Number of, not only about SuccessFactors, a lot of cloud examinations from SAP you can find. But for example, you are from SuccessFactors, how you can use it. So within this period, during this period, as I told you, you have 6 attempts here. You have 6 attempts here. So how to utilize it? For example, let me tell you. You are writing employee central certification, and you have cleared your certification exam for employee central for the first time. So now out of 6 attempts, you have already utilized 1 attempt. So how many attempts are left again? 5 more left. And then remaining 5 attempts you can utilize for other examinations, whatever you want. Let us say you want to write 1 more certification in SAP, so you can go and register. Sorry, in SuccessFactors, go and register 1 more. Not registering, you need to schedule the exam and then go and write it. Let us say 1 more example. So you have written, you have scheduled your employee central certification, and then by mistake you made a mistake and you could not complete your employee central certification in the first attempt. So now do you need to register? No, you don't need to register, but you have just wasted only 1 attempt. Still 5 attempts are left. So what you can do? So again, you can go back whenever you are ready to write your cloud certification for Employee Central, and then go and book it again and try to complete maximum in the second attempt if you are unable to do in the first attempt. Let us say even in the second attempt also you are failed. Let us assume it like that. But can I book the same Employee Central certification again 1 more time for third time? Yeah, even for third time also you can go and book your certification for Employee Central, which you constantly failed for first 2 attempts. But this time you have to complete your certification at any cost. Let us say you have cleared your certification for the third time for Employee Central. So you have utilized it properly, and then you have 3 more attempts are left, and then go and book some other examinations. But let me tell you one more thing actually. Let us say for the same product, Employee Central, if you are unable to complete even the third time also, but you are not eligible to the schedule the same certification, the same examination code for a fourth time, which means what we have to understand, you're only eligible, you can only plan, you can only try only one product maximum 3 times. So try to complete within the first 3 attempts so that you don't need to waste your time and you don't need to waste your attempts. And I request you, try to use these attempts properly and try to complete your more certifications in the SAP Cloud Certification Hub. Okay, I hope you all got it. So now any beginner as an individual who wants to register for Cloud Certification Hub, so go and click on add a basket and then continue and add your bank card and address and submit it. And within 24 hours, your Cloud Certification Hub is going to be activated, and the currency here, it is showing as for Indian currency, it is a 39,000 change. But remember, this is only without tax. But by the time, and they are going to charge, you'll be getting the invoice around more than 42,000 or 43,000, including tax. If anybody says that more than 42 or 43, so don't go with that. Okay, so now you have registered successfully. Then where can you see it actually? Come back and click on your home button. So you have registered and you have tried, you are on the cloud certification hub, and you will be seeing the first of all, verify your name and verify your S user ID, right? So now what to do next? So if you wanted to see the status of your cloud certification hub, so you can see there is something called my online order history. So just go and click on it. So right, so here you can see that booking confirmation status, you can see here. So here it is showing as a booking is complete and who is going to attend. Remember, when you are going to attend your exam online, make sure that you are using your ID proof with your photo and with your name. And if your photo and the person who is attending online the exam and the name is not matching, means so you're not eligible to write the exam. So the proctor is going to reject, or maybe he may what do you call, suspend your examination. Right. So now what to do next? So you come again to the home page, and then so what you can do is you can either click on this certification tab. The best method is come and click on here, access purchased subscriptions. Click on it. So automatically what happens? The system opens and you can see here SAP Cloud Certification. It is actually valid for 1 year, 12 months. Now what you have to do is just simply go and click on access SAP Cloud Certification. And now you are authenticated and redirected to your SAP Certification Hub. So now initially what you have to do. So at the top of the page, you can see home button, exam dashboard, exam appointments, and your time and your account. So my suggestion is try to set up your time zone first of all. Some people, what they do, you set up some other time zone and you are somewhere, so the time is not matching and you are missing your examination when where you supposed to attend on time. That is why, in order to miss all these confusions, so come here, click on it, and then select your time zone where you are located here. So you can see that a lot of time zones are available, and select it and just try to scroll down and accept the terms and conditions. Click on save. Right. So you'll see here at the top of the page, your SAP changes have been done. So come back again to your home button. Now what do you have to do? For example, you are going to plan to schedule your exam. Maybe let us say Employee Central or Recruitment Management or Performance Management or anything, whichever you are planning. But I request everyone, those who are, let us say, using Windows, what you have to do. Those who are using the Mac for writing your online cloud certification exams. So here you can see SAP recommends this version has to be required. Okay, for Mac, this is the one which I'm highlighting here. So now all these SAP cloud certifications are conducted through a question mark secure browser. Okay, you can see here in the URL, question mark secure browser. So, first of all, before you go and schedule your exam and plan and write your exam, there are certain prerequisites you have to do. First thing is, if you are, let us say Windows, if you are using Windows, try to click on install and detect question mark secure browser. So you need to click on it, and you can see here, and just try to click on download for Windows. Suppose if you are using other platform, so just go and click on that this one, other platforms, and then you can see install question mark secure browser for Windows, install question mark secure browser for Mac, and even for iPad also. You just go and click on it, install it, and then please run it. Okay, once you install successfully, okay, and then come back to the same browser and just go and launch it. I would just go and launch it. So now what happens, the system is going to open the question mark secure browser. So I'm not going to run it now, because if I do, this will be interrupted. Okay, I'm going to close it. So now suppose if you are using, let us say, Mac, what you have to do, the system will redirect to the Apple Store, and then you will find an application called a question mark secure. So you need to install. And one more thing, that once you install the question mark secure browser, so you need to also install the Zoom app as well. Two things you have to do. One is a Zoom application you have to install. The second one is a question mark secure browser you need to install. Okay, if let us say I'm going to click on other platform, and I'm just going to click on it. Now you can see the system will it takes you to the apps Play Store, and then this is how it looks like, the logo, and then install it. So this is the process that you have to do it initially before you schedule your exam. The one more thing is system test. You also need to conduct a system test. That is why you can see every time, even let us say you are going to book an exam, let us say within 20 minutes. So you need to come, and before you start your exam, and test it as a best practice. Just go and click on this test communication. The option is and bandwidth. So what will happen? The system is going to perform the system test. You can see your webcam is ready, microphone is ready, Windows 10 is ready, your Chrome also should be up to date, and your internet speed also is acceptable. So you need to verify it. If you have any doubts, so try to take a good internet connection. Otherwise your exams will be interrupted and disconnected, and your attempts sometimes have to be wasted. And then again you need to connect with the technical support. For example, if anyone is facing any technical issues, let us say about installing of a secure browser, or when you click on this test system, and if anything is showing not in ready mode, so simply what you have to do is, don't worry, at the bottom you can see chat with an expert. So when you click on it, you will be getting the technical support, and you enter your first name and last name and the registered corresponding email, and enter the subject line, and you can take the support from question mark secure backend team. Now I'm going to show you how to schedule an exam. Okay, so come to the exam dashboard. Suppose anyone for the first time that you are going to see, I always try to check here the attempt 6 by 6 must be there. But it's, here if you look at mine, you are seeing it as a 4 by 6 because there are two examinations I have already completed, and you can see the outcome here on the exam result section, and you can see it is showing as a pass. Now how many attempts are still left? 6. Now I'm going to show you how to schedule, and once you schedule, you can reschedule, you can cancel it, you can again even if you miss the exam, you are not going to lose your attempt. Okay, so again you can come back, and you can book your exam if in case if you forgot to attend your certification online in the cloud certification hub. So now click on this button, schedule an exam. So now you can see there are number of cloud certifications from SAP. You can see many of them. You book anything, but maximum 6 attempts, and you how to utilize it. It depends on you how you take it. Now what you have to do is our examinations for SuccessFactors. It always starts with a C_THR, and you can see here THR 84, and you can see 81, this is for Employee Central, 82 Performance Management, 83 it's right like a Recruitment Management, but now they have renamed from the first half yearly of 2020 as a Recruiter Experience. And earlier this 84, it used to be the examination as a Recruiting Marketing, but from the first half yearly of 2020, SAP renamed this exam as a Candidate Experience. Recruitment Management, they have renamed it as a Recruiter Experience. It's same whatever you have done earlier, because the product code is same for recruitment management THR 83, for recruiting marketing THR 84, for employee central it is a THR 81. For example, I'm going to show you how to book the exam. I'm going to take one of the exam, let us say onboarding 2.0, right, which is a code for onboarding 2.0 is a THR 97. So go and open it, and you can see there is a calendar button actually. Click on it. So whenever you want to write the exam, so maybe I wanted to write the exam, let us say maybe we will make it randomly, um, maybe next month. Let me take it here, and then I want to write, let us say next month August 6th. I'm just trying to select, and you need to find out this slots. I always recommend everyone try to book your exam 10 days before, 15 days before. Sometimes because of this COVID-19, you may not be having the slots available. So try to be safe, because if your certification hub is going to expire, and if you're not having the slots available, so you are wasting your attempts without using. That is why try to book your certifications as early as possible, and then so you can plan it and write it. Okay, now I'm going to write the exam. Let us say I'm going to take it as a early morning 12 o'clock, 12 a.m., and simply go and save the attempt or appointment, and automatically the system will show the green checkbox here. So now what to do? Now you have scheduled your exam. Now what you have to do is come back to your exam appointments. Come back to your exam appointments. But remember, when you schedule an exam, you will be also receiving a notification saying that you have a schedule an exam on a so-called date and all. So you can see your booking code and the exam date and your exam title. And here you can see it's completely blank. But now suppose if you are going to have an exam early morning 12 o'clock, and what you have to do before 15 minutes or before 20 minutes, what you have to do is come to the home button first, test your system test, perform your system test, come back to your exam appointments, load it. So try to load it, okay? And once you come to the exam appointments, then what happens, right? The system will show you a small green color launch exam button will be there. So you will only find a launch exam button will be available only before 15 minutes of your exam starting. Okay, so until that time you will find the start exam button blank. So try to follow all these instructions. And one more thing is, before you go for attending your examination and you write it through webcam, and a proctor will come and he will be asking your ID proof. So that is why, what are the valid ID proofs that you have to take for your exam? You can take it like government issued photo ID, or like passport, anything with a photo, like if you're from India, uh, let us say other card. You can also take your driving license if you have that ID with the photo, and your proctor will come online. He will verify your entire room in a 360-degree way, and they should be confident that there is nothing suspicious, and they'll be watching you. And then once they are confident, once everything is ready and perfect, then they will allow you to start your exam. And when you start your exam, when you first select the options, let us say first question you got it, you select your multiple options. Don't click on submit, try to click on next, next, next. But even when you give the options also, by mistake, if you want to review the questions, the answers that you are given, if you want to correct somewhere by mistake you are given, again you can reselect it and you can come back. And finally, as a best practice, before you click on a submit button, verify everything, inform to your proctor, tell them or tell him that your exam is about to complete and you are about to click on submit, and then only once they give a response, you please click on a submit, and immediately the system is going to show you the result, whether you have passed successfully, whether you failed successfully. So it depends on you how you are going to do it. It depends on you, right? Thank you so much, and I hope this a short video is going to help everyone, and go through it, try to understand and follow the instructions, and tomorrow without any confusions you'll be able to complete your SAP cloud certifications. Okay, thank you so much. Bye everyone.